What's up, YouTube fans? Welcome back to another episode of Transformers Masterpiece and Third Party News. This month, there was definitely fewer figures released and not as much news came out, so this video will be a lot shorter than last month, but definitely leave me some comments and like and subscribe if you're a fan. Thanks. Takara Tomy has released additional images of their MP29 Masterpiece Shockwave. This figure is set to be released in March of 2016 for a price of $160. The images show the additional features and details of the figure, including a shockwave-styled blaster for the figure to hold, a translucent hand and gun piece to replace the solid hand and gun, a light-up feature in robot mode and in alt mode, as well as a stand for the gun, as shown in this picture. This figure is said to be a competitor to the Quakewave, Fantoys Quakewave figure, which was released several years ago, and looks to be a superior figure at this point. Takara Tomy has also released additional images of their MP28 Masterpiece Hot Rod 2.0. This figure is set to be released in February of 2016 for a price of $75. The images show some of the additional features and functionality and posability of the figure, including a full color render or full color prototype of the figure, as well as Hot Rod posing with the Masterpiece Ultra Magnus figure. This figure appears to be a significant improvement over the previous release of Hot Rod, given its quality and additional detailing and accuracy. Takara Tomy Mall has announced a release of Masterpiece Ramjet, another repaint of the MP11 mold, although there does appear to be mold changes. This figure is scheduled for a February 2016 release for a price of $134. Fan Toys has announced their release of FT07 Stomp, their G1 Sludge homage. This figure is slated to be released in December of 2015 for a price of $200. This is a high quality release of a Dinobot figure, and it also completes the Fan Toys Dinobots line. This figure is also going to include a second set of eyes, as seen in this picture, so that buyers can recreate the scene where Devastator hit Sludge and his eyes popped out of his head. Continuing on with the Dinobot news, Toy World has announced repaints of their Iron Drag and Spear figures. These are blue repaints and slated for a release in October 2015 of a price of $115. Both of these figures are slightly different repaints of the original. Toy World has also announced a release of TW03B and C figures. These are their homages to Bumblebee and blue repaint of Bumblebee. These figures are slated for a November 2015 release for a price tag of only $56. Starting off with Devastator news, Generation Toy has announced their release of Mixer Truck and Scraper. These are their homages to the Devastator figures. The Scraper figure has been released for a price tag of $95 and is available today. And the Mixer Truck figure will be released in November for a price tag of $95. They also released images of a fully combined Gravity Builder figure, their homage to Devastator, and they've included images with MP10 Optimus Prime. Toy World has announced their entry into the Devastator releases, their Constructor. These figures are set to be released between December of 2015 and February of 2016 for a price tag of $100 each, for a total of roughly $600 for the entire collection. Each of the figures are set to compete with the Gravity Builder Devastator, as well as the Takara and Hasbro Devastator. The figures are also including accessories which have not yet been announced. The pictures also show the fully combined mode of Devastator with a unique head mold for this release. Voodoo Robots has released images of their repaint of their Courage Potion figure. This is a TFCon Charlotte exclusive figure. This figure is a repaint of their Ironhide homage, which oddly enough has not been released with images of the final product. KFC Toys have announced their repaint of their Blaster homage transistor named Double Deck. This is their representation of Twincast, a alternate release of Blaster. This figure is set to include two tapes, Mandy and Stinger, who are pretty uniquely colored and also fit in his tape dock just the same as Transistor. No information has been released on a price or release date for this figure. Last but not least, Bad Cube has announced their release of Sun Surge, their Sunstreaker homage. This figure is slated to be released in October of 2015 for a price tag of $105. This is a long anticipated figure by collectors who have been waiting for the Omnigonics spin-out figure, their homage to Sunstreaker. Unfortunately, Bad Cube beat them to the punch and released this figure first, and it's also slated to include numerous accessories such as Chip with his wheelchair and replacement hubs and wheels. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this video took me a while to release. I had to switch video editing software and learn the new software, so at this point I'll be able to release these videos a lot quicker. My next video will most likely be in mid-November. Thanks, guys. Please subscribe, like, and leave comments. Thanks.